I'm like, hold on. The pocket said no go.
So what happened? A bird?
Okay, so there's a bird. There's actually 2 bird nests on the side of the wall. Okay.
Yeah.
One of the birds was Dora the Explorer, and left the nest, went through my walls, and ended up over here behind this vent. Okay. So we were hearing this freaking bird for the next like day or 2, and I'm thinking it's the one outside. I'm not thinking it's the bird here.
Right.
The bird is actually right here stuck.
Yeah.
3 days with no food.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh fuck.
Okay.
I took the bird out,
Yeah.
and I was gonna use the bucket to hold him,
Okay.
right? But then I'm like, it's a bird, the freaking thing can fly.
Yeah.
But I thought it was a baby, so it couldn't fly. But no, this thing was like a decent size, like,
The little brown ones?
yeah, right?
I like those guys. Yeah.
So I took him, I put him in a box, and I kept him here. I was gonna take him home to Isabella to help see what she can do.
Right.
But then I'm like, you know what? Let me just give it back to the parents.
Okay.
I bring him outside a few hours later, put him outside, and the parents want nothing to do with it. So now the bird is just strolling around like a homeless, right? To the point that I can just pick the bird up and it's like domesticated now. So, bro, I didn't want to take it home because my wife, she's done with these kind of creatures. Every year my daughter wants to bring something home.
Yeah.
So I left it in the back where the bush is, hoping that he would survive.
A raccoon
I
dealt
think
it.
that shit is dead meat.
That's the worst place to put it.
Yeah,
Big
that-
black cat that lives back
Yo,
there.
Yeah.
Animals are like, yo, thank you.
But it's the survival of the fittest at
Survival
this point.
of the fittest,
Oh
yeah.
shit, I gotta grab my stuff.
You fed somebody.
Somebody, yeah, for sure.
Sure brought that bird home though. I want to see.
It was a nice looking bird too, and it was so.
I wonder how much you can make it into like an actual house bird. Like this man,
He could have.
would he be like,
Because remember, I have 3 of them at home already.
like he would listen? Like
He was chilling on this chair, and then he flew.
Oh.
He flew on top there. So I'm like, this guy can actually fly. So if he was smart enough, he would live in a tree outside back. But
Nah, I think those things. I think they get training. I think like some in the family's like, yo, here's how you do this, and here's how you do that.
yeah,
So he's like, and they probably said like there's rules. Never let a man touch you.
yep.
I mean, probably.
If a man touch you, don't ever come back here.
Yeah, so they probably came back. Just boom, boom. We told you.
That's exactly.
Yo, this guy's out there just doing this thing. We told you don't go there. Birds will leave you quick, huh? They'll be like,
I didn't even get a chance to name the poor guy. Let me put this in the back. It's not my son.
but I'm gonna tell you honestly, you did all you could. Did all you could.
Yeah.
Don't take an L on that. You did what you could do. You went above and beyond, to be honest with you. You went above and beyond. In the bird kingdom, you're respected. He probably did a 1-2 trip about you, like, yo, but the guy,
Yeah.
he's not, he's not what you guys said. They're not all like that. Yeah, no, this guy,
Yeah.
he saved me. No, we told you, don't go over there. All right.
Yep.
what I'm
And I can hear them arguing.
Yeah, he's trying to
The
say.
dad is like talking shit.
Yeah,
The
it's
kid is like, sorry.
yeah, they're not all like that. Sure, look, he brought me back.
It's like, you know what, the hell with you? I'm gonna go feed my other kids.
You're on your own.
And I'm like, damn, okay.
And probably like they saw you put him over there last night and they were looking. The wife was like, come on.
I saw the other one peeking out the hole.
Yeah,
Like, what's going on down there?
Yeah. I told this boy not to do them things. Nah. Probably the dad, I want to teach a hard lesson. Now, probably said, all right, one's down.
That's what we made for.
He probably even thought you were dead already. Couldn't believe you're still here. Probably
Yeah.
thought it was a dumpy.
Yeah.
Bomba, I thought you were dead.
Yeah.
Like, nah, I ain't dead, Dad. I'm still here. Nah, I saw you drop in the hole.
You know what? I hope he's in the back somewhere hiding. Like picking up ants and stuff.
I think they're kind of resilient, aren't they? Like, this is part of their life. Like, that's what they.
I really hope he's somewhere out there and he's gonna come visit me and just let me know, yo, I'm good.
Well, could you eyeball him though? No.
Oh, for sure.
Or you could eyeball him and know, like, oh, that's my dog right there.
100%.
It's pretty crazy how they can be domesticated easy though, huh? Like, you could hold him in your hand?
Yeah.
Like, you walk over there now and grab him.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That was crazy.
Yeah. I was. He didn't want to leave me.
That's
He's
crazy.
like, my dad left me. Can you take care of me now?
That's crazy. I'm not sure how you take care of a bird.
And he could fly, but he wasn't flying. He was just chilling in the grass.
Was he injured?
No.
Oh, he was good.
I saw him fly.
Oh, that's weird. When
Tell me, he landed up there.
when you reached in and grabbed it, was there hesitation on his part, or just said, "Come in there and get me"?
No.
Oh,
he wasn't trying to bite. No, nothing.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Where'd you bring it? When you got it out first, where'd you bring it? Outside?
No, I had it here in the box. I had it in the box for a few hours.
How did you know it wouldn't fly away out of the box?
I had the box closed.
Oh, like covered.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there was a little hole. He kept sticking his head out and watching me. And he's like,
Oh, hungry?
hungry.
What'd you
so
do
I
for
went,
that?
I got a worm. I tried to feed him, and he's like,
Eat it?
all over his face.
Ate it?
You didn't eat it.
Oh, you didn't eat it. Oh, you didn't know about that
He didn't
yet.
want it.
Maybe you didn't know about that.
So I left it in the box, and he didn't eat.
Are we sure that they eat worms like that though?
I think the mother crushes it up.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, maybe it was at the worm stage.
Bro, I'm not about to crush up your meal. This is
Yeah, how
it's
about
on you, bro.
Maybe some like sunflower seeds or something. I'm pretty sure they eat like seeds and.
The way that his beak was pointed, though, he's designed for insects. You can tell.
Okay.
So he's not one that's gonna be eating the nuts and cracking them with his
Okay.
teeth.
Oh, you can't do all that.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Bugs only.
Oh, like ants or maybe.
Yep.
Okay. Might have made it though. Maybe just flew off.
Some fat ants outside. I'm not gonna lie.
I've been
Yeah, he has
noticing.
there's like a feast
Yo.
out there.
I've been noticing a lot of ants around town lately. I've been noticing that. I don't know what happened. Maybe he made it though. Unless he made him so pum that he liked everyone. Cat rolled over.
Right?
Didn't know about cats.
Yeah.
What's up? Oh, cat's like ratted. Cause cats are some. You ever watch cats hunt?
Yo,
Those are
they're
some-
fearless too,
Yo,
huh?
those guys are like, they will like say, oh.
I seen a cat and a dog facing off in front of a fence, and the dog was acting all bad.
Cat's silent.
Cat's like, you know what? I'm gonna go around and see you.
Yeah,
little
the
dirty ass."
cat
You
is,
went around, yo, the dog turned into a boom boom.
Yo, cats are when they want to deal with something, they get down in the stands like they're stalkers. He probably snarled his bird for a minute. He's like, all right, this bird's here at 2 o'clock. He's gone. But do they eat? I heard they have to play with them though. I don't know if they eat them. Eat them? I saw them
I don't
box
know.
around things often.
Because the cat's a hunter, right? So that, like, if you have mice on your young,
I heard
they're
good
gonna
with
take care of that
Yeah.
too, right? So you kind of need them on a farm.
And they can catch them. Like they're like,
yeah, bro.
like they figure out some.
Yeah.
Maybe they're so light on the foot or something.
Yeah, they don't hear them coming.
Yeah, maybe they're like, where the fuck you come from? You don't know about me? There must be some type of like thing like that with the animals though, huh? They must talk. Like, yo, if a human fucks with you, you're out, huh? Like you ain't coming back here. They probably heard, cause like, there must be a conversation like when a bird gets hit by a car or like a squirrel. But squirrels are dumb though. Squirrels just cross street full like.
No, they check sometimes.
Squirrels, bro, I see
Yeah.
squirrels just go full off. They, and then when they get close, the tail goes up. Oh, I made it. I made
They
it.
usually run halfway, and then they kind of like hesitate,
Hesitate.
and then and then I gotta give them that honk, like, yo, hurry the fuck up.
Sometimes they don't like go full sprint.
Yeah.
I see some squirrels get dusted too. But I wonder if there's a conversation like, yo, dog, Jeremy's over there. He's dead. The puss soul. I told him don't cross.
I told him, you never
Told
look
this
so
guy don't
both ways.
fucking cross Carlin. That motherfucker. That's 4 lanes. It's like I've done it before. Even the so I was checking my camera, like it you know how like it gives like motion. So the one day wasn't that late though. It might have been like I'll give it 10:15, maybe 10:30. Like motion triggered. I look outside, it's a fucking raccoon dealing with my green bin.
Oh yeah.
And this guy, so like I assume the green bin was too heavy for him. He somehow figured out how to knock it down. Boom!
Oh.
And I was like, yo. So first thing I got shook, right? So I'm scared that he's gonna make a mess and I ain't trying to deal with that. So he's in front of the car, I do the horn, panic. Sprints off. Yo, like 20 minutes later, trigger again. This
back.
guy came back. So I'm like now I'm awake, yo. I'm about to make a game of this. So now I'm not gonna do the alarm right away. I'm gonna make him like he's trying to figure out how to open the lid. So he's on there and I could tell he's focused hard on the lid. I dropped a ratted panic, but dog, I have never seen a thing run left and run like he ran the wrong way. He was so shook. He didn't come back safe. Like he ran left and did a quick right. Like he was, yo, it scared him. But he was I watched him for a minute though. I think he could have figured out how to like the latch was under good, but I think he might have gotten in there, yo. Like he was fucking smart, that thing.
Yeah, they usually are. They can open car doors and shit, bro.
Oh, can they? Raccoons?
Yeah. I've seen them on campsites. Poof, these guys are brave.
They look kind of easy because I seen this. I don't know if it was real. Like people just have raccoons like at their cottage. They're just chilling.
Okay. What if I told you the last time I went on a trip with my brother, during the day, he was fucking with them, right? And at night, he went to go sleep.
Hola, the cowboys.
Bro, he had nuts inside of his tent. You know what these motherfuckers did? My word to God. They unzipped his tent, went inside.
No, Doc. Was he in a tent sleeping?
All you hear is, ah!
Oh, hell no. Oh, no.
He's fighting the raccoon.
Oh,
in the middle of the night.
no. We ain't doing that. We're
I
leaving.
said, Pete, I told you don't put no damn food in your
No, we're
thing.
leaving. This guy unzipped and not that.
Unzipped it. And then he had a guy keeping 6.
Now we're leaving at that point. Now we're leaving.
Everybody said, leave the food in the car. Nah, this guy wants to bring his nuts in the middle of the
No,
night.
you should be allowed to bring your nuts in the car though, in the tent. Yeah, you're not anticipating a man's gonna open your tent door.
Unzipped it, bro.
Imagine the noise you're hearing. And this guy put his. Did he make it inside?
He is inside.
How the fuck he get out? He ran out?
Yeah, he ran out. As soon as Peter got hysterical, he ran out. But like, bro, you're in the middle of your sleep.
You can smell that you were there though. Like I thought it's a no go. I thought it was like, oh no, nah, we ain't doing that. Now we're leaving. Cause you know what I noticed about them? They always have a boy. Like they're not solo, huh? They don't.
It was a 2-man mission.
Yeah, so they always like the one time I went camping, I knew like it was with Mel. We were kind of rookies, but like we didn't think it would happen to us. They're like, yo, the raccoons, put your garbage in the car. So we didn't put it in the car, and they came and they opened it. So we're like, fuck, we put it in the trunk. Bridget, when we flicked the lights, there must have been at least 10 there. Like they called,
Call the boys.
they called it, and
The goon squad.
I'm not gonna lie, I was scared though, because they don't respond to, bah! They don't respond to that. The noises like, get out of here. They don't bring fear to them. They just mind, like they sniff around at all your shit. I'm like, yes sir. Nah, those guys. And then when I was in Toronto, downtown Toronto, dog, during COVID. I was walking and the guy came out of a restaurant and he threw a garbage, like the thing into the garbage bin. You know what fucking raccoon was in there? He popped his head out. Like he was like, ooh, like he was not like. I never knew they were like city. Like downtown Toronto's
sure.
like a place, dog. Like I never knew they were city.
Depends on where the raccoons live. Some of them are way more domesticated than others.
They were city.
Because
Like,
the other day we were outside in the back chilling, and my garbage was full to the top. A raccoon came, he looked around, he went in.
yeah,
He was diving. He was in there for like
diving, shopping.
Oh yeah, he was in there like for a while.
You was shopping.
Then out of the blue, he just popped back up.
Yeah, like they're not scared. They're like, yo, I'm doing me, you do you too. Like, what's the problem? I have this problem though. Did you have a problem with bothering them? Like you allowed him to go in there?
Yeah, it was just.
Nah, me, I'll throw a rock in. I have to get them like. I don't think I'm respected. There's probably words about me in the neighborhood.
Yo, these guys they remember, huh? Me, the animals around here know, like, yo, this guy he's good. Like, don't fuck with him because he's not gonna fuck with you. So I told my boy's throwing a stick. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, that's me.
I'm like, bro, this is my neighbor, huh? I'm like, don't fuck around with the neighbor. I'm like, we have a mutual agreement. This garbage is not for me anymore.
Yeah, I gotta work on that. I bother them. Those sticks, like I'm not respecting.
Like if I had a pie on the side of the house cooling down and he stole it, that's the one thing. That's the one thing. But if I have my garbage in the back waiting to get collected, that's not even my property no more, man. That's one of his stops. As soon as the
I
sun
gotta
goes
work on that, I gotta
down.
work on that. I bother you too much. Get out of here, you know? Like I'm probably in the community.
No,
In the
man.
community, I'm talking mad shit about. Like, bro, you look like a pussy. If you have a chance, I'm gonna fuck this guy shit up.
That's how you end up with bird shit all over your car.
Yes, 100%. That happens all the time. Happened yesterday.
Yeah.
A big dirty bird shit didn't belong there. Didn't belong there.
Because
No-
the raccoon told the squirrel.
Yeah,
and the
I know.
squirrel
I know. I agree. I'm on your side. There was no trees there. There was no need for, and that guy got direct hit on the side door handle.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
and
right on the handle.
Yeah, right on the handle.
my
Right on the handle. Boom,
goodness.
boom. Quick aim. Did it on purpose.
Yeah.
Probably shit out there. You have a serious pussy. Deal with him.
That's just it.
I always troubled him. And for the real, from when I was a kid too, huh? Remember I told you I live in the country? I did some fuckery, dog. I told my daughters, they're like, yo, you're retarded. So I used to live in the country, and I used to go to cows and throw rocks at them. Boom! Dog, I fucking enjoyed that, huh? Enjoyed that shit. Like,
Big ass cows you're gonna fuck with?
and big. Dog, let me tell you, it doesn't even stop there. So back home, I guess it's a universal rule that if you have a big dirty cow, right, and you have like a property, like for example where you live, like behind Phresh, I could just tie my tree up there, and you could bring your cow to eat the grass, right? It's all
Yeah.
good. Like Bridget, I would go, like people come to my grandma's house, bring a cow there. Bridget, Christmas in July. Boop. The cow going, because you can't run if you're trained to a fucking dog. I would do this. I'd do this for a good 35 minutes. Like you want to make me happy? Chain up a rascal cow to a tree. And I used to love doing this too. I don't know if you ever seen this. The farmer, he has a whole bunch of cows, right? I guess they're fucking smart. So he herds them up, and they're all marching down the street, right? But they all have the long rope. You ever see that? They're dragging on the road.
No.
I run by, jump on the fucking the rope. Dog, something wrong with me. Really enjoyed that, huh? Really enjoyed that. Like sometimes I walk by a cow, look at that shit, like, and I know like yeah, nigga, we don't know about you. If a cow just buck me down, you're bridging. If a cow saw me in those bull running, they fuck me up. As a kid, I did things. I really enjoyed that, huh? And the sound it made. So that's why with animals, I know where I belong. I know what's even odd about that? I have such a fear of dogs. Because I think the animals have spoken about me.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a Somalian thing, bro. You don't get that in Jamaica. You're supposed to be king of the pack.
No, dog. We have different dogs in Jamaica.
Back home, we got riceys. They eat nothing but scrap. So they're like mongrels, you know? They're just,
And they're scared of you too.
they got no energy. The ones in Guyana had no energy, bro. They're walking around like sorry figures.
Back home dog, yo, he may eat. He may eat. Sometimes we give remember my grandma's house? We give a dog a fucking fish bone. Dog was no meat on there, nothing. The dog is so desperate, like the actual carcass of the fish. He's like, and like, we would make up these folk tales. Oh, he's got a special stomach that he can withstand the bones. But can he?
Well, he's not dead yet.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, he can't choke on no bone?
I guess not. What do you think they eat in the wild, though, bro?
There is no wild dogs.
They're eating all kinds of bones. What do you mean? Where do they come from? That's a wolf.
Is it?
A cat is a tiger, lion. You know?
Yeah, but they're eating fucking animals they're hunting with meat, though.
These guys don't take off the fur or nothing. They just eat the whole damn thing.
Yeah, that is.
The body breaks everything
Have you ever
down.
watched one of those like geographic shows?
Yeah.
Those guys I feel sorry for. Like one time I seen this lion. He jumped on the man's back and was eating the nigga alive, dog. and the zebra ran off with piece of his stomach missing.
Yes, sir. The same, man. Oh, shit. You good? All right, man. Did you book?
No, not.
You don't have to, but I don't have plans. Yes, I think time after. Yeah, yeah.
How long? How long?
45.
45?
Yeah, with the beard.
With the beer too?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go have a smoke and then what happens?
My boy, wow.
Good.
Yeah. Big man things. I didn't lie, forgot his name.
Yeah. I think he's run away.
Shirley's like, that's you? Shirley has no idea who it is.
You have no idea who he is? Like,
Every time you see
remember him on
Shirley-
this?
Every time you hear Shirley say, that's you?
But you remember him?
He's like, that means he thinks he knows who it is. He doesn't want to insult him, but he has no idea.
But you know him? You remember him on this?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I
in the
don't
hood.
remember him. That's weird though.
That's you?
That's you? Long time? What the fuck is that? Maybe that's the introduction though. Like,
Long time, man. That's you?
because that two doesn't go together. Perfect said no.
That's you.
No, it's that man over there. Oh shit. Yeah, he followed up. You sure? The worst, someone who says something to you and you don't even know them and they're fucking trying to explain to you. Remember? You're like, fuck, man, I can't. I just give it. Yeah. Ousting.
Yeah, for sure. That's you?
I've never heard that one though.
Yeah, it's me. It's live in the flesh, bro. It's me.
No, you consider that's fucking live in the flesh.
Who do you think it was? Who do you think it was?
Or jackpot.
I thought it was him.
No, it's him. No, that's fucked up.
You're talking about that nest?
There's two of them.
See the line of shit going
Yes.
into the hole.
And then,
Shitting right on the AC.
yep, I've been seeing that. That shit's getting clogged up at the end of the season.
And it's sending that air in here.
No, that's the other AC.
Right, it's connected to the same building still.
No, it's a whole different AC. One's for me, the other one's for her.
Upstairs?
You know it's like that? Check, I go to Costco yesterday, right? And you know how you have that redeem coupon?
Yeah.
So I didn't know if you could use it at the cash or the self-checkout, right? So this guy, I know this guy. I don't know this guy, but I know him. I was like, hey, what up? This is fake talk, right? So yesterday, I don't know what he was thinking. So I go, I'm like, he's one of the guys who work there. I'm like, yo, just double check. Can I use this at the self-serve? Or should I go to the cash? He's like, you know this already. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, you know this already. And I'm like, so my girl gave me the look like,
That guy was coming to the end of his shift.
yeah, hold on. So sometimes your girl give you a look of attack or just need to let it go, right?
Were you sure, did you know what kind of look she was giving you?
Sometimes it look like this guy's stupid. Then she's gonna look like, cause she says, sometimes she's like, she doesn't look at me. Sometimes she gives me a look of like, you're talking too fucking much. Like Mr. Friendly. So I know. Shut down. This person gave me the.
Get him!
fucking bored, guys? Think I'm gonna walk over here and ask you this question? You know what? Next time I see you, I'm gonna walk right past you. I'm gonna say shit to you, walk past you. Yo, chill. He said, yeah, he deserved that. Cause they always give me a look like they're talking too much. Like, when you leave it, I'll be like, ah! Like, oh, man. You're talking too much. This side, she's like, get that. Yo, you think I'm fucking bored? And I'm like, the next time I see you, I'm gonna walk right past you. I'm not gonna happen to you. Yo, chill. I'm like, yo,
Wow.
I'm stupid. That pissed me off, man.
You know, right?
Right now, all I hear is rush hour.
You alright?
You know, Michael, the words, you don't gotta know, just sing his voice. You have no clue the words are.
Yeah.
And you just sing on the beat. I have no clue the words are. You just sing on the phone and you sound. I'm not saying Mike's cool. That's right, he was doing Mike.
They fart?
Very cool though. How long is that? How long is Michael got?
More than 10 years now.
What is good one, huh? How long do you think you did? 15 years.
2009? Oh yeah. Talking about it right now.
But is the baby still solid?
Yeah, king of pop, bro.
But is the bad thing still solid?
I woke up and I said, let me play some Michael Jackson.
I like Mike.
It's not even a mix. It's just straight Michael. So
I like Mike. I love Mike.
you can't take that away from me.
Love Mike. And you know what? The longer it goes, young people have no clue like they know about the music, but they don't know about like. I ain't just like. I've been immature a little bit.
He never grew up.
Yeah.
He didn't have a childhood.
Yeah. I'm fucking bored. And I'm rich. Why would I need to do something now I have to do?
All right, bless up.
Yes, sir.
I need a tape to put it on. Don't stop till we get it in. Don't stop till we get it in. Happy Friday. Start off with got the baby shaver. It's good to clean up. Oh yeah. Good thing about it is it doesn't cut the big hair, so you can go all the way back down. It won't do anything. Won't cut you. What the blade look like? You got Phil gonna be here in a minute. Let's take it outside real quick. Woo! Phil is here. So we're gonna go back and get ready for the next client. And then we're gonna go crush the gym. Ready for the gym, right? Let's park this bitch right here. Look, that's the father right there. Yep. Yep. Well, it's the same type of bird if it's not. Two different nests. Yeah, the shithole is easy. And then there's one, you see where the first black pipe is? Yeah, right in that corner. Yeah, it's probably more inside, that's why. Same for. Yeah, we're gonna clog it up. There's some birds that made a nest, two different birds. One of them ended up leaving the nest and coming inside. In here, yeah. And I had to take it. No, above the ceiling. It came in and then it ended up right here, trying to get out.
Oh, in that room?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got it out and I brought it back outside.
You came down the roof drain?
Exactly, yeah. There's a hole in the roof.
Yeah.
And they use that as a nest.
Huh.
And the guy, he wandered off. No, it doesn't leak. Actually, I don't know.
Yeah. Probably have that checked out.
End of the season, I'm gonna plug the hole. It's two different ones. Two different birds living in the same, like.
I had a crazy year for pests. I had rats. Rats and mice. Then baby raccoons got under this crawl space on an extension at one of my rentals. And then hornets somehow started coming into one of the bedrooms. Yeah.
It's an older house?
Yeah. Man, rats are fucking crazy. They're honestly, it's insane how fucking smart they are.
Yeah.
It's a whole different beast than a mice. Like they, like I have these bait stations and it works. Like I like 6 or 7 of them died from eating this bait. So they go in a hole and you put the hole along a wall because before they go to a food source, they like to like stay tight to walls to get out of things. And it's how they like know their path to get to something is, anyway, so you put the bait station, they kind of just walk right into the hole. What they started to do to the bait stations, because they started to feel everything that you use. So after I put down one of the big rat snap traps that breaks their neck, I swear to God, it got one and they all see the dead thing and none of them fucking go near it again. Like
There was no attempt, there was no trigger of it. They're just there for 3 months and they just walk past them. They're like, nope, not gonna get me. No, they're not gonna get one of us. Then the bait stations that were working the best, what they do is they pack shit in the hole to like let the others know, don't go in there. I don't know if it's one that's like dying because it ate the poison, but they fully pack the hole so they can't go inside of it.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I bought these buckets where they walk up a little ladder
right.
and they fall down the trap.
How did that one work?
Those are shit. Those were terrible. There was just no.
Really?
They didn't do anything at all.
So what you gotta do is put a snake in that hole. A big fucking cobra.
My buddy has one of those F1 Savannah cats. It's pretty big. It's like 50 pounds.
Yeah. I saw a video of a guy sticking a snake in the hole and then having a bucket on the other side of the hole. So the snakes, they push them out and then they'll come in.
Huh.
And then after the job is done, the snake came back out.
Huh.
Yeah, it worked really well. Because they know the snake is.
You know what? Because I had that snake breeding business. Do you know what happened? This is the problem with snakes. Once they get to their max capacity, so like, because we had guys that were feeding them. So some of them, when they got lazy, what they would do is they dangle the rat, and if the snake didn't get it, they would just put it in the cage, right? And if you feed them frozen dead rats, they miss out on like protein and nutrients, so they were getting sick. So the problem with live is if you feed them the dead ones, they become more tame, right? Which is more ideal when like a lot of consumers would be like, how are you feeding them? Because if you feed them live, they're much more aggressive. So then the thing was, I couldn't even watch it. I didn't really like the snakes. I like the mice better. But they would take the tail and hit the head of the mouse, so it was like paralyzed.
Wow.
Because if they leave the mouse live in the thing and the snake didn't eat it, they're so stupid, the mice would go and start nibbling on the snake and it doesn't do anything. Like it would scratch at their eyes, and if it's not hungry, it won't eat them. It'll literally let them eat it because its scales don't have nerves. So you'd come and your snake would get damaged by the live one, and some of these things were like $5,000 really cool colored snakes that you buy for breeding.
I didn't know that.
So like, yeah, if it gets in, you'd have to make it starving, but that would be just the problem, because there's a lot of them. They breed like crazy.
I had a snake once, and then one day I come home and the snake is gone. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, they're fucking nuts.
I think he got away.
Yeah.
So I go to the thing and I said, oh, the snake, it died. They're like, oh, you're gonna have to bring a new one and whatever. I'm like, okay. But they gave me a new snake to bring home.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, cool. So I bring it home. I get home. The snake is back in the cage.
Really?
I'm like, what the fuck? The snake was lengthwise on the very, very top, waiting to like trying to escape.
Oh, so you just couldn't see it before?
I couldn't see it.
Oh.
So now I got two snakes. And I'm like, oh, damn, what do I do? So I had to go back and tell them like, yo, it's actually alive. And then another day I was handling it and it got inside my couch.
Yeah.
Bro. And the couch is in my bedroom.
Oh no.
And I'm like, I gotta take this whole fucking couch apart before I go to sleep. Like I ain't sleeping with a snake. It's
Yeah,
like
no, they're
lingering.
fucking nuts.
That was it for me.
If you have them as pets, they go missing quite often. They're so good at escaping.
Yeah, it was nice and slow, but he's just like, you know, you don't want to pull him when he's trying to go in something. But I don't know.
Did you? I don't know
It took me 3 hours to get that thing out.
Do you know? Because we lost tons. When Robin had this in his basement, we had like there was 2,000 down there.
Oh fuck.
And his wife hated them, and they constantly, you would come down and just see a new way that it found a way to escape the cage, and like, yeah, they go into walls and stuff, and eventually you just gotta. You find them when a heat source. They end up getting cold, so eventually they have to come out, but sometimes it's weeks.
Wow.
Oh my God! Do you know what a reticulated python is? How it's the biggest snake. Anaconda's a little bit smaller, but more aggressive. But a reticulated python, Fred's was, he was a guy in Buffalo, and he had like, his animal shop was set up, and it had like this zoo portion where he had like water monitors, he had some venomous stuff, he had she was about 20 feet long and about 420 pounds.
Damn.
So like this wide.
What do you feed that motherfucker, bro?
Like fucking 3 rabbits at a time.
Shit.
Yeah. And it was just so impressive to see because it was so big. Crocodile in there, two baby caimans.
Yeah.
But when we go into the store, it was closed. Like, and he met us there to look at some stuff that he had coming in or something like that. I can't remember what we were there for. But I just always went to look at that snake just because the size of it. And I was like, what is she? Did you take it out to clean the cage? And he comes in and his eyes are just huge. You look up at the roof and it broke through the screen, right?
Yeah.
So it's somewhere in the store. And these things, they're really, really slow, but they'll kill a human if you don't see it coming and it gets its teeth into your back and it starts to wrap you. It ended up stretching itself out under all the fish aquariums. But yeah, pretty damn crazy. 20-foot snake, it's fucking nuts.
Hey, how are you? Your son? This guy? You want to have a seat? There's a waiting area in the back. What about us, girl?
You watch it? Yeah, it's pretty sick that Oklahoma City's going to the finals.
Oh, what happened last night? Did New York get knocked out?
I think so.
I didn't watch that game.
I didn't watch it either.
You're
But
just
Tyrese
assuming.
Halliburton's fucking sick.
Yeah. What's the OKC series at right now?
They won 4-1. They're in.
4-1?
Yeah. And SGA got the MVP for the year.
Nice.
Fuck, the Clippers are kicking themselves. They had him, eh? They drafted him.
Yeah, they traded them out.
I forget which one of the people he was a trade for. It was Cowie or Paul George. One of the two of them. He ended up in Oklahoma City.
Paul George was in Oklahoma. Maybe it was Paul George.
He was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was playing with, was it Westbrook?
Maybe.
At one point?
Forget.
Is Westbrook still playing?
Yeah, Denver. He does well there too. Comes off the bench.
I expected a lot more in his career.
Yeah.
He was a solid player, man. I don't know how he didn't. Oh, you want to trim the top?
Yeah, a little bit, please.
I don't know how he didn't do a little bit more, man. I was hoping he would win a championship, but
Yeah, I know when he was in his prime, he was special for sure.
yeah, when him and Durant couldn't make it happen, that was it, bro.
I think if that team had stuck together, I really think they would have. It was like they didn't even give it a shot. They all left after their contracts were done.
Yeah.
It's that team. I mean, Durant basically bought himself championships with Golden State. They're all kind of selfish players. Harden, they really didn't do shit after they left there, both Westbrook and Harden.
Yeah.
You can almost argue the teams that they went on, they like, you saw it was all conflict, you know? They ended up leaving.
So I had a client last. He's like, give me a good cut because I'm going to court.
Doing what?
He's like, give me a good going to court. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay. And then I didn't want to ask him, but he
what?
ended up telling me, what are you going to court for?
Yeah.
So he's like, I was walking down the street. A car came by and hit me. The guy came out of the car and wanted to fight him.
Yeah.
Swung at him first. The guy turned around and knocked him out. Okay?
Your buddy? Not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's the victim.
Yeah.
The guy gets up and charges at him again.
Yeah.
And my guy knocks him out again.
Yeah.
The cops get called. That guy ended up charging my guy for assault,
Jesus.
right? And he's the one that's
Is there
instigating.
witnesses? Is there witnesses?
Witnesses, there's cameras, everything.
Yeah, right.
The guy ends up getting charged.
The
goes
other
to
guy.
jail. The guy that got
Yeah.
hit by a car. Goes to jail.
Oh, your buddy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Goes to jail for assault. And now he's going to court. And he's the victim. How does that make any fucking sense?
And what do they? How are they justifying the videos? Like of the.
Well, you still have to show the judge and all that bullshit. But in the meantime, now he has an interview to do heavy crane operator, and he can't do it because he has a pending charge
Really?
for something that he didn't even
They
do.
can see pending charges.
Yeah. He said if you have anything on your record, like anything pending, you can't apply.
How
now-
would they see pending?
Bro, I have no idea. What happened to innocent till guilty?
Why did he countercharge?
Because he didn't want to say like he assaulted me. He played like whatever, like he didn't want to snitch.
Yeah.
And the other guy ended up snitching.
Yeah.
But here's the kicker. The guy that was doing the driving, his father's a cop.
Yeah.
And I think his father pushed him to do, I don't know what. Like,
That's crazy. Yeah, don't you? There's a long set. Like, you have years though to press assault charges. Though, don't you? Can't that like let just drop it?
I think after the guy pressed the charges, it's kind of too late. Because he already put in his statement.
Yeah.
And he says like, this is what happened, but I don't know. Maybe he didn't, I don't know.
Where did they get the cameras from? Like businesses?
Yeah, like the surrounding area.
Because normally, like the cops would have those videos and be like,
Yeah, to see
we
what,
saw what happened, and like,
I don't know, man.
hopefully it works out.
Oh, bro, I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe it didn't. You would think that they would look at the video and be like, hey, like you hit him and you charged him twice and he threw one punch back at you, so he can't charge, you know?
Exactly.
And everyone have a good weekend.
You too, bro. Oh, I gotta piss like a racehorse. Put the gym on hold. Got one more client. He called me. He has to come a little earlier, so. Yo, I got one more guy. My 1:30 wanted to come now, so I said, okay, come now.
Smart. Yeah.
So he's gonna be here in like 15 though.
Get a stretch. Start right here. You can get up there. Get up there.
All right, let's do it.
Feel.
Oh yeah.
Oh. All right, kind of look back here out. And if anything, turn it out more because it will help. Before. Lock that, brother. Oh, there you go. That's what you want to see. Yeah, see that. Feel that pulling.
Oh yeah.
Right. Embrace that.
Your boy Goggin says he stretches 2 hours every day.
Yeah.
What the hell are you doing for 2 hours stretching?
Right? It's a thing. It's a thing. And it depends on what level you're at, right? Take that into consideration. Think about where he's at, right? We've seen the evidence. He's at enough.
So he says he does nickels and dimes. You heard of nickels and dimes?
No.
So he does 10 chin-ups or pull-ups
Yeah.
and then 10 push-ups.
Okay.
And he does that for 15 minutes. Keeps going back and forth.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. Yeah, you get a hell of a burn. Actually, I wonder how many sets you get in.
And then he does 12 miles. So he rotates. One day that, the other day the running.
On the top level, bro. Oh, yeah.
And 2 hours of stretching every day.
Yeah. Maybe see a little. I'd like to test that out.
Oh.
Look at that. Look at their structure. Look at their building. Why should we try it? Reading blueprint is so awesome. It's not about that mindset. They're all lock that out. And play with that angle in your toes. Go out more, go in more, right?
Oh, this one I'm feeling. Have this hamstring. Oh, I'm feeling my back right now.
And flex this part. Get a slight bend. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, do some of that. And, yeah, play with this too. That's here.
That's a pull.
Activate this and this. Pull your toes back. Every angle that. I don't do it often, but I do it. Probably twice a month, 3 times a month.
Yeah, I did not want to go on Wednesday, man. I had no energy. I'm like,
Speed deadlift.
No, that back row, the beginning, I was like, whoa. Oh man. The first workout they had what do you call it? It was a Smith row, right?
Right beside us?
Yeah.
Doing Bulgarian switch? No, they were doing deadlift. He was doing deadlift.
Okay, but at one point he was doing the rows too. They were pulling it.
Yeah, I saw that. I think I saw that.
But he was like, the weight was way too heavy.
Trash. That movement's trash. Rowing in general like that is trash. But it's still beneficial, but not like maximal. Yeah, no doubt. Those and even lunges, they're not optimal for bodybuilding. They do have benefits for mobility, things like that, obviously.
You don't like lunges?
Lunges won't help you build.
Lunges and the Bulgarians are very similar though, no?
No, Bulgarians won't help you build. Yeah, but lunges, no. No, they're not, bro. No. The back one, very good for mobility. Very good for that. But for hypertrophy, you can't maximize. You can do other exercises that'll push you ahead further. So that and rows. And a Smith too. Better off close grip. Bar in between your legs. Wow. Yeah, that's all that's it.
Oh.
There's the bar right there too. Bar in between your legs. Go to bar around that with your face. Yeah.
So, we're supposed to be in the gym right now. The client called me. He has an appointment at 1:30. Came early, fine. I still happen to be here. Another client calls me and he wants me to do them again. Now this is gonna cut into the gym time. Should I cut this guy or should I focus on the gym time? What's more important? Mind you, this guy, he knows he has an event to be at. He didn't prioritize booking himself in because he knows I'm always busy. And then he's gonna put it on me.
Now let's take into how long, like what exactly does he want done, right? How long is that process?
It's probably gonna take 15, 20 minutes,
That's easy money.
but that's cutting into the gym time now. I only allocated an hour and a half
That's
or 2.5 hours.
out of exercise. One with this guy, but two with the other guy.
So is it worth it?
We're still gonna get 2 heavy ones done. Yeah, and then 4 chests. 8 in an hour and 25 minutes. You can get 8 in an hour and 45 minutes. You know how it flows now. Like on Tuesday.
Right.
We got 4 legs, 4 back. We're out of there in an hour and 50. Right? So instead of, it's gonna be the same style, but instead of right?
Yeah, I don't like to help people out, but like not when you're asking for like my personal time now. I had to do the same thing last night. Like, okay, count the blessings, you know, like people, they want a haircut and I try not to say no, but I have other things I have planned. So what do? Do you derail your plans to make people happy that are not thinking ahead, or do you go forth with your plan regardless?
I usually go with the God gives to the givers and takes from the takers. I know where you stand. I always go with that. And I can preach that at work. Gifts to the givers, takes from the takers. Don't worry about what you do. So man, you whatever that. Focus on your life. Remember, the plan is one one of them said it's minor.
I got a nice lunch waiting for me when I get back. Now, it's not only cutting into that, it's cutting into the nutrition. The rest of the day is booked. Yeah, so now we gotta be back by 2. What time is it? What time is it now? Like 12? It's gonna be 12:30. I don't even know. 10, 11, 11:30. So I should be done by 11:30. But we got to be back by 2. 12, 1, 2. So it's 2.5 hours still. Yeah, I want to eat, bro. I have a nice lunch. I cooked 2 steaks this morning with some Caribbean sweet potato. I want to murk that. Because I know the rest of the day I have no time. No, he's coming, but he's going to be with Cholet. He wanted me to give him some henna.
But no, you have the other guy first, right? And then the henna?
Yeah, the other guy should be here soon. We'll see. We'll see what God's plan is. I already told him no, so he has low expectations. Instead of telling him yes. Goulet, I love you, bro. But come on, bro. Plan your life a little bit more accordingly. You know? If you know you got important engagements to go to, you got to plan accordingly, man. You can't just let everything to just fall into place like that all the time. You got to create your own path. Because it's not always going to work out the way you want it to. If you want maximum results, you need to set the roadmap of life. Right? And you need to challenge yourself to get a little better every time. Yeah. The only way you grow is when you feel discomfort. Your body tends to adapt. Yeah. Every action has an opposite and equal reaction.
Everything starts internally, and then externally grow, everything becomes easier. Our mindset.
Energy is not created, it just flows.
Right, they're going into Game 7 too. The only Canadian team left in the NHL playoffs, right? So it might be a game plan. It's critical.
New York got knocked out last night?
Yeah.
So when's game 1?
No, sorry,
Did they win? I didn't watch it.
I didn't check.
It was game 5, right? Oh. I think my guy is here. You. What's up, brother?
Good.
Cholet, I think Goulet is coming to see you. Goulet. Goulet. Bus driver. Well, he used to be a bus driver.
Yeah, next one. 3-2, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. In Indiana too, right?
I think it was, yeah.
Damn. That's impressive.
3-2, another one.
What's the chance of them being able to pass Indiana, man? Yeah.
Win 2 more games?
Yeah.
Very, very low, man. Very, very low.
I would love to see the Knicks in the finals.
I'll be honest with you, not me, because the last one, we don't really have anybody. We don't have anybody. Jalen Brunson is like a knockaround guy, that's it. You guys get hit like what, 10 times, 20 times, right? And then we get someone once, but nobody else gets hit on that team. Right? Everybody's a role player. As good as they are, like OG, Bridges, it's a minimum of two big upside everybody else is that. Cat, I know it's always on there. Nothing Cat's a very good one. Oh, yeah, this will be another one. Put your light in, take the Pacers, okay. Very high score, it's going to be interesting. This is something we want to see. OKC is like a well-cooled, like chemistry lab, like performing at its maximum. These guys are just off the start. They're so tough to change. Like they respect me big
You just got that MVP, huh?
That's right. They're going to be dominating for a while.
Really? 8 years. Wow. How are you? was busy. I was surprised too, bro. That happened quick. They were expecting to be dead, huh? It's good. Getting it in. And then you look over at the cardio machines and it's all available. I find people are moving away from those machines more these days. Yeah.
You only benefit while doing activity at that very moment. Once you leave, all that energy you spend, that's it. You don't get these results back. When you go home, nothing's happening. Well, I'm just saying, right? When you go home, you're still burning calories. You're in bed, you're still burning calories. People are starting to grasp that. They're trying to understand it. Yeah, I'm noticing that trend too. The people I see using it, they train, after training, they don't use boxing. They're using the things of it, right?
Yeah.
They get a little bit of that mobility. That's pretty much what you do to get the mobility exercise. Movement, depending on what it is, right? Whether it's the elliptical, the treadmill, all the other things.
Yeah, reduce.
I always think about that. Very 2 hours. Probably a little bit in medicine, 2 hours.
The back? Not as much, no. The weirdest what? You ate the pizza? You made it yourself? Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting.
It works out well. Good energy. Avocado is a big star. You gotta try it. Load your pizza with avocado and fresh gravel. You know how you get out this makes a difference. Make sure to pound that cheese on there too. Try it. Try it tomorrow or tonight.
What's up, bro?
No, I'm booking it this time. So many people do that like me.
Still be up time?
No.
No? I'm leaving right now. Yeah. I'm gonna call shortly for you. Can you call him? Next one. Girl is mine. Different guy, not the bus driver. Ay, 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 ay. Yo, D, you needed the earphones? The earphones?
What?
You said you wanted something with the earphones. You said it.
The session?
Yeah.
The mics.
Yes.
Bring the mics
Yeah.
as we record. But I was thinking the lives come out choppy, right?
I'm gonna take off.
Pixelated.
I'm gonna take off the Wi-Fi. I think it's the Wi-Fi from there.
Oh, you're using their Wi-Fi?
Yeah. So
Interesting.
I don't know how my Wi-Fi is gonna be. I never tried it.
Yeah. And what
Uh,
kind of Wi-Fi do you have? Do you have a limit? Because if you
No.
have only like
No,
5
I'm good.
gigs, 10 gigs, it'll burn it out quick, bro. I think
I'm good.
like 10 gigs.
Who's this? Anna. What up, Anna?
There you go. Big Anna banana.
So you want to take it?
Yeah, let's experiment. Let's bring it.
Alright.
But then I started to think like, man, we need a cameraman. right? Think about that. Or like a tripod, like as tall as this at least, so that we can just shift around from time to time. What is that?
What about this one?
Too small. Does it extend?
No.
Looks like it does a bit.
It looks like it does, but it doesn't.
Yeah. I thought you had one like that, though.
I do. I have another one.
Yeah, I borrowed.
It's not gonna be awkward to be filming in there like that. I seen a guy do it, and somebody was like, "Are you serious, buddy?"
At a Planet Fitness, yeah.
Unless we go somewhere that there's
Everybody
like nobody there.
weird. At a Good Life, it's normal because we got like semi-amateurs there, right? People are just in there for program, but here it's like you got like, I like to call them like hippie fitness people, right? They're not really going hard; they just go in there, they'll conversate or whatever. You see them.
Can we try to avoid where people are, like the Smith machine, like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Smith machine
yeah.
section?
We can do shit like that pretty much, but it all depends on how busy it is, too, right? Yeah, we can only do work with work. Yeah. We can't let shit cut into our time, that's for sure.
All right.
60-second break, 60-second freaking set. A set should run you about 50 seconds, right? To a minute. Right? Know that. Right? That's why we can calculate how many variations we can get done in a specific amount of time, right? And how many sets are involved. Because each individual set, 8 to 12, should take you anywhere from 50 to 60 seconds, anywhere in that time frame. And then your break, same thing. And then you get back at it. That's how you develop that sweat.
A wasp just went in there. All chaos is gonna. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's them.
Yeah. All right, let's go to war, brother. So, see. All right, let's work. Yeah, bro. Yeah, fuck with that. Take the sweater off right away.
Yeah.
You notice you're not going to be able to get all the way like, really low, but I need you to try to still force it. Right. Yeah. And keep that stable. Yeah. My guy. That's right, my guy. Yeah, push from the heels. That's right. Beautiful. Let's try to get a little lower. Right there. Right there. I know you feel like hamstring activity. Quad too. Feel a lot. Alright, let's build it up. 25 on there. Right out of the All right, brother. Yeah, let's get at it. Short breaks. Short breaks. Ride that negative. Power up. Ride the negative. Power up. Ride it gracefully. Power up. Control. I wasn't counting. Just stop there. We'll be able to see it on the video. Do that often. Yeah, figure it out. Hold on. Let's get it. Hold on. Yeah, wait, wait. There you go. Sure. Yeah. Let's try to get lower. Let's back that foot up a bit more. That's right, more of our toes on it. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Yeah, use those heels. Keep the toes stable down too. Right? There you go. Yeah, and let's try to force that negative as low as we can go. Yeah. Let's dig deeper, yeah? Good. Good. Try to incline it a bit, right? Try to incline this. We want our buttocks past our knees. Slightly past our knees. There you go, power up. Yeah, and come down slower, that's too fast. Control it, right? Let's power up. Now let's control that negative. Stretch it out and let's power up again. Very good. That's right. How was that set? That's 25s, right?
It's good.
Okay, good, good. Let's throw 10 on there. Money. Money, money, money. Let's get it. Yeah. That's it. Power up. Gracefully go down. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Let's try to go lower, yeah? Good. Good. Yeah. It sucks when you're down there. But that's where you get a lot. So all the way down there. And then you power up. Okay? Everything's down at the bottom. Yeah. Good job. Good shit. Yeah. Deep, deep, deep. Let's get 3 more. And let's get 2 more. Let's go deep, 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 deep. Yeah. One more like that. One more just like that. My guy. Crushed and killed. Yeah. All right. So now, we'll back these bitches up. We're gonna get on our heels. All right. Just back them up a little more. Right there. All right. Oops. There we go. Oh, what a different hit. Let's readjust. Toes out a little more. Put this guy back over here. Right there.
Nice.
Yeah. Good. Good. Keep those heels down, yeah? Yeah, let's work. Good. I love it. I love it. Yeah, it's more quads. More quads, baby. Let's get it. Let's get 8 more. 7. All the way down. 6. All the way down. Let's get it. Yeah. Let's get 4 more. Stop playing. Let's get it. Bang. 3. Heels down, yeah? Bam. 2 more. Let's get real low. And 1 more like that. My guy. Yeah. Oh, fire. Yeah, look. And look how light it is, right? All right. Another round on there. Same weight. Same weight, bro. I'm gonna save some of this energy. We're gonna need it. Same idea, bro. My breathing, fuck. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Yeah, with that good stretch. Long. Good, yeah. And boom. Good way. Let's get lower. Let's get 5 more low. Yeah, 4. 4 low. Yeah. Come on, brother, lower. 3 lower. Yeah. And really low too. This last one, bro. Hang down there. Yeah. Hang down there, babe. Ready? Let's get it. Power. Good. Good shit. Now we move the plates. And let's throw 45 on there, yeah? Go. 45. I got a 45 on there, yeah. Yeah. And now back to standard. The shit that you dominated for a hot minute. Yeah. Good shit, brother. Yeah, that's what we want. Yeah. Gorgeous. Let's get it. Yeah. Let's lock the whole foot down, yeah? The whole foot. Stabilize everything. Don't bounce at the top. Boom. We carry it down. Power up. We carry it down. Use everything. Stop putting your heels up, yeah? That's it. Toes out more. Yeah. Let's go. We're using everything. Good. Let's get 3 more like that. And 2 more like that, brother. Power up. 1 more like that. Let's get it. Power up. My guy. Done. Yeah, good. Good work. You see? Oh yeah, good work. Yeah, take it off. All right, let's go find that bench in front of the mirrors over there. Let's go. Yeah.